live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to RHL.
What?
We have not streamed in quite a while.
Oh wait. Sorry. Go on.
We are here with Bleb. Bleb is probably not going to be doing a whole lot of talking because, of course, I have XG, I have Parker. I have people that can assist me in the commentary tonight since Wayne, unfortunately, is, I believe, taking a nap. So, at the moment, you guys are going to have to just put up with me, Parker, XG, and more than likely, uh, yeah, and more than likely Bleb as well. So go ahead and join the situation room.
I'm playing.
Oh, and we are underway here. Yes, I do apologize. I'm still getting a lot of stuff set up.
Icing.
Yeah, fuck
As
you, Parker.
here's Wayne. There he is. We're live currently, Wayne.
Is Parker joining us?
Parker is joining us.
Oh.
Yeah, alright, he'll take a back seat.
He'll be taking
So-
a back seat now.
Are we live right now?
We are indeed, as Slappy Santa is able to win the face-off. Here's Vidi for Toronto. He's looking, taken away by Banks. As Leaf Morph with it there. Here's Vidi. He cuts inside. Trying to look for someone to get it to. Whoever A-Fox is there. Decides to lob one over. Vancouver, of course, they've been good. Toronto's been a little bit better, but of course they also have Vidi. A-Fox takes a shot. That one goes just wide.
A-Fox?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Here's Vidi.
He's back?
Yes. As it seems as if the most important matchup tonight is going to be A-Fox and Vidi. Obviously, it's about, you know, who can score the most goals. And both of these players are known for scoring goals. So obviously, these two players going to be important to watch tonight. Because now here he is, Leaf Morph. He has one since went over there to Vidi. Now, Slappy Santa with it there. Here we are one more time now. As whoever that is cuts inside. Here's Leaf Morph. Takes another shot. Rebound
Who
out
the
in
heck did
front.
all these people join?
I didn't know that you was going to I thought that you were taking a nap.
Oh.
So I added XG into this VC.
No, he's not doing that.
Okay. He sends one over. Here's Vidi. Sends one on. Vidi now with it. He gains his own. It's now here's Maple Leafs cutting inside, but taken away. Vidi now gonna get a shot. Save. Made right in front. The rebound is there. Another shot coming. That one goes high and wide. Here's Slappy Santa with it now. He's along the left side. Sends one over to A-Fox on the right side. Across ice pass. He's unable to keep up. Vidi is there. As A-Fox listens to his pop music. With his cool hat. Drops him back to Vidi. Vidi now cuts right through. Takes the shot. Blocker stop. It's Vidi with it there. Tries to cut back inside. And the slot! That one goes out the post. Maz barely made that save. Still tied. Nothing. As A-Fox with it there. Some excellent stick handling there by him. Gets around the first man. He dekes. Bleb able to shut him down and eventually clear the zone. Here's Leaf Morph. Vidi. Sends him back to Leaf Morph. Here's GUA. Banks with it now. Here's A-Fox. He's cutting inside. Excellent shot. That one just goes wide. A-Fox still just as crafty as ever. So we have not seen him in months now. Here's Slappy Santa.
Seasons. Crazy.
Yeah. Still just as crafty as he ever was. Here's Banks. Taking control of the puck as he sends one over. Here's A-Fox with it there. Here's GUH. Sending one up now to A-Fox. He cuts outside. Now he's along the boards looking for someone to get it to. Webb. He's doing a good job at keeping A-Fox at bay for sure. As it seems as if A-Fox has kind of slowed down just a little bit. Still very crafty, but definitely not as fast. So here's A-Fox.
Very sad to see. My personal RHL go, as it works, time takes its toll. Slow down. They're not as fast as they used to be. still performing at a high octave in this playoff opener.
Excellent stop.
Saved by
there by
Mozzie.
420
Apologies
Maz.
for my late entry, everyone. My name is Wayne. You best believe I'm excited for this premier RHL playoffs coverage.
And we are here with our newest rookie, our newest recruit. We've been talking about this for a long time. Here with Parker. He's probably going to be doing a lot of the highlights with XG and a lot of the MRHL stuff with XG as well. As he takes a shot, Leaf Morph able to get denied there by Maz. Viddy in front, takes a shot. Excellent stop by Maz. Tries to rebound that one. GUH with it there. And, of course, your co-host and, of course, play-by-play commentator, Kia. That's me. And Mr. Sticky Bandit comes out the glove this one. Mr. Sticky Bandit has not been bad, but he hasn't had the same workload so far that Mosey has had. Here's Banks taking the shot. GUH is there. That one goes off. Oh, okay. Maz. Got it. Here's
Mozzie and Maz are different people.
Okay. Is Sleppy Santa be able to keep control of that puck? Here's Banks. Why is it doing this? Okay, takes the shot. Rebound is right there. Mr. Sticky Bandit with the glove. Off of the shot. The rebound right there in the slot. Mr. Sticky Bandit getting square now. Here's A-Fox in front. Oh my goodness, he shoots! And he barely made that save. Bleb able to take control. Probably the last thing you want to see is A-Fox right in front of your net. No stick handling like that. And that's going to be the end of period one. I just want to go ahead and bring this over to Wayne. Wayne, what are you noticing so far as the skaters and defensemen go?
I mean, obviously an amazing performance defensively. Everyone is performing at their peaks. Obviously, you know how I love seeing A-Fox on the floor, especially being able to produce. No teams have producing a lot of shots so far with a still scoreless period. 7 shots for Sticky Bandit, 5 shots for Maz. Both defenses doing a great job at shutting things down. I really hope to see who gets the break first and who can take an early lead. Banks! 5-hole goal slides right past Sticky Bandit off a very bad defensive lapse as they all jump to go guard A-Fox. He leaves wide open.
Yeah, absolutely. You cannot have mistakes
1-0
like that.
Carolina.
And I was just about to get into the goaltending. Parker, I just want to go ahead and ask you. Hold up. Here's Viddy. He's looking now. Banks takes that one away. Parker, I just want to go ahead and ask you, what are you noticing from the goaltenders out there? What do you think they can do better?
Both are pretty clutch right now. They're both making some great saves. Like at the end of the first period there, you saw Sticky get really lucky on that goal line there. Both have to keep it intact, and you see right there, they're all locked in. They got to stay dialed in, and that's all you can really do. You have to control the nerves and just play at your best, and both goalies are doing that right now. Unlucky goal against Sticky there. Nothing you could do. It's just a breakaway against A-Fox, one of the best. Nothing you can do in that scenario.
Absolutely. As now here's Leaf Morph. Here's Slappy Santa taken away. Banks right there with him. Setting one up. I apologize for the frame lag. I'm really unsure why it's doing that sometimes. This Viddy cutting inside. Slappy Santa able to take that one away. He's looking now. Doesn't cut inside. Leaf Morph is there. A-Fox was stuck in the neutral zone trying to cover on Viddy, but Viddy able to take control of that. Here's Leaf Morph 2-on-1. A-Fox the only one back, and he shuts the door. As we've seen him be great on both defense and offense. He can play both positions if he has to. And we know that. He's proving it here again as Banks splits the defense. He's moving on in, shooting! That one just goes wide and high. A-Fox, the wraparound goal goes wide and high.
Shots not falling for A-Fox. He really is taking the majority of shots from both teams this game. We're focusing on his handling prowess. He is getting quality shots. A lot of them just aren't falling. Playing against Sticky Bandit, a previous 2-way of the year. Shot from Viddy saved.
Again. That one right in front of multiple shots from Viddy. As nobody can take it away. Moss finally covers up when you can finish your thought.
I mean, like I said, Sticky Bandit, a previous goalie of the year. A-Fox is definitely going to struggle like every player will, especially after taking this long hiatus. This is going to be a reoccurring issue. I think they should look to Banks here. Someone who's played against Sticky Bandit more, knows his goalie tendencies, and obviously he's already put Vancouver on the board.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just an issue of can they keep it.
Yeah, Viddy trying to respond with a 5-goal goal of his own. Viddy is pretty understood by now that he likes to shoot high. As Banks.
Yes, I did bring that up to Vin earlier. That Viddy is definitely a consensus high shooter.
Yeah.
Vin asked me, how do I save AFOX? Nashville and Toronto is definitely the favorites to enter these finals. He says, I need
AFOX
to
in
be
front of the
able
net.
to shut down Viddy.
Absolutely. I mean, if you want any chance at winning this, you're going to have to either shut down AFOX or Viddy, and none of those are easy. And honestly, that's what's been so impressive about these goaltenders so far tonight. I mean, we have a minute 59 left to go in this one, but also both defenses. Let's take a look at them. Gleb has been great against AFOX. He's been locked in and shutting down some of the best in the game so far. It seems like he's maybe sick of it and maybe wants his ring. AFOX looking. Here's Banks cutting inside, shooting, and a nice stop. As everybody was on AFOX, Banks was wide open in the slot. Viddy is there now. Here's Leafmore, sending one over. Viddy now with open space. Inside of the slot, looking, taken away by GOH. Is now Banks with it there. Sends one over to AFOX, a 2-on-2 developing. Cuts inside, Viddy gets back with a nice back check. Sending one over, he tries to bounce out one off the boards. GOH is there, Slappy Santa with it now one more time. Here's AFOX, puts the brakes on him and cuts outside. Leafmore able to take control of that. 1 minute 10 left to go in this one is now Viddy. Draws one back. He's cutting inside, shooting, and that one goes out the crossbar.
Such a saddening turnout for Viddy, hitting 2 crossbars on an open net to tie the game. Just 1 minute left in the second period, coming down to the wire. That's what you want to see fall.
I hate that. I hate that so much for Viddy. Gleb with it there. Sends one up. Here's Viddy. Cutting outside. He gets into the slot. So now here comes Banks. He's looking now. Gleb with it there. Lobs one up there. GOH able to take control. Here's Banks. Cutting inside. Splits to the fence. Shooting and a nice stop. Okay, it's with it there. I apologize for that, guys. I have no idea why it's doing that. Here's Banks. Shooting, nice stop. AFOX is with the rebound, was right there. However, he opts for the poke check onto his teammate's stick. Here's Slappy Santa. Offsides has been called. Alright, it's getting worse. I apologize, guys. But it's something I have to
Obviously, with 23 people in this game server, there's gonna be some lag issues.
Yeah. For the sake of the stream and for the sake of, you know, you guys watching it, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Parker, one more time. I mean, you take a look at these numbers. 9-2-3. All right. And Maz only facing 9 shots. Both of these goaltenders have been great. What do you think is going to be the strategy coming in to this third period? And how do you stay calm in this scenario here?
I think the main strategy for the goalies right now is prevent those rebounds. You can see like Sticky and even Moz are trying to reach for the puck and cover it immediately, which could kill them if someone else gets the puck before them. But I think to stay just locked in, you just gotta be on your own. You gotta play with your skill, your mindset, rather than letting the nerves take control and flubbing everything. You just gotta stick with what you know, stick to your muscle memory, and you just gotta play as best as you can. You gotta think about it. You can't let yourself get distracted by anything. It's just all about keeping yourself regulated and just keeping yourself locked in, really.
Fox and Banks there playing a little bit of ping pong as they pass the puck back and forth. Almost a nice pass there made by Bleb, but no, unable to get it off his stick. Viddy is there playing that centerman position. Here's Slappy. He's looking, sends one over there to AFOX. He's on the right side. He's looking now, twirling. Stick handling on the right. Sends one over. Leafmorph is there. Drops him back to Viddy. AFOX seems if he can't really get anything going. Viddy just looks like he's outmatching him all the ways. Now here comes Banks. Cutting inside. Tries to chip over. Bleb unable to keep up, but he shuts the door for his goaltender. Just an excellent job there getting back.
Icing.
I mean, Wayne, this defense, it's been great. Is there anything that you think they could do to improve, though?
I mean, with only 3 minutes left in the game, some offensive measures need to be taken. I would recommend these players that we know are also good at offense and defense, aka Bleb and Leafmorph, on the Toronto side to get more involved with the offense. While this can be riskier for the team, this is what needs to happen for the hope of an overtime or even a win on this Toronto end. Obviously, away. It's not Carolina. Vancouver has been dominating this offensive game. Sticky Bandit facing 17
Absolutely.
shots to Maz's 10. They are gonna look.
Right here, 2
Get
on
a breakaway shot.
Good
Save
save
Maz.
by Maz.
I mean, it really is a spectacle. Maz has been shutting down these players, looking for a playoff shutout, bar none. Toronto's gonna try to claw their way back.
Absolutely, this Toronto team is stacked, and they're not going to give up that easy. As now Vinny cuts inside, shooting save made by Maz. As he's able to glove that one, and Parker, you're right. They're trying to slow the game down, stop these players from going as fast as they're used to, and playing to their strengths. And obviously, controlling those rebounds going to be very important. Bleb loses the puck, and Fox gets a nice shot, and of course, save was made. Here's Fox now cutting inside. Here's Vinny. Leaf Morph is there. He's cutting to the outside, trying to buy himself some time and space. Vinny now cutting inside with a chance. Blocker stop. Rebound right there. Did not go. Leap Morph one more time at the post. As Fox with it one more time now. Banks able to take control and lobs one up to Fox. Takes that one away. He's in a 2-on-1 now. Okay, able to take one away. Sending one back up now. Banks. Slappy Santa with it there. Fox with it right in front of the net. Scores!
Fox, my personal GOAT, finally getting one on the board. I mean, it has really been a game to watch for this Vancouver team, playing absolutely amazing. I would like to say, Maz, who was having an amazing game, mind you, 5 shots in that short time span, shutting them all down. Maz is not a player who is easily fooled.
Absolutely not. He does not
Opposite
fall
shots
for
are definitely going to be the goal scored on Maz, if any. He's not the one to dash to the opposite side looking for some kind of opposite shot. He doesn't like moving. He's slow. He's a veteran. Veterans like CD, Maz, they all like to stay to one side. Toronto needs to shoot more opposite shots. Vinny shooting close corner. It's not working. It won't work. Maz isn't that guy. They need to shoot opposite in these future games because it looks to be sealed for this Vancouver team.
Absolutely, and you recognize they just put Ali onto the ice. It's possibly a chance. Instead, now they have Ali substituting in for Bleb, and of course, Leaf Morph on the ice with Vinny. So, goal scoring potential is at its highest. It's just, can they get one past Maz? That, I don't know the answer to. Here's Vinny.
I mean, obviously, Vinny really needs to quit chip shotting. Vancouver has set their entire defense around waiting for that chip shot and shutting it down. As you can see, they all kind of cradle him when he does it. And he is feeding right into it. He's letting them do it. He chip shots every time he enters the zone. It doesn't work out for him, as you can
Absolutely,
see
he does
here.
it again, but it does not work out. He got closer to the net than usual, but Fox immediately lost the puck right after that. So here's Ali. Vinny now cutting to the outside, shut down. Vinny is a ghost tonight. Here's Fox on the right side. Ali has that one taken away.
And it seems Vancouver will win tonight's game. They're not contesting their defensive issues. They're going to dribble out the clock here.
Yeah. And that's going to be the end of it for game one between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Vancouver Canucks. They're just going to try to get one on Mozzie. No. Mozzie with a
The
game
stats
one
are going to
shutout.
display on your screen.
What a,
Mozzie with a playoff shutout.
that is incredible.
Vinny
Bar
with
none.
19 defensive contributions. Amazing defensive game from him, but really not doing the work on that end, on the offensive end. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm going to be Parker, if you have any closing remarks.
Gotta give that game all the Maz there. Absolute shutdown. You can't even get Vidi through that. That's pure performance right there.
Absolutely, and I mean, Vinny
I
had
mean-
the most shots on goal for his team. He had 5 shots, but a -2. So if that tells you anything, you know.
It really
not a great
is
game.
that production being at play. thank you all for tuning in. That's all for me. I'm Wayne.
And I'm Kia.
Now you
And we
guys-
was here with Parker. And we may or may not be streaming the next game. Unsure if Wayne wants to do that. All up to him, but
I will.
you want to?
Yes, I would like to.
Alright, then we can keep this stream going. Why not? There's no reason to end this one, as it's about to start up anyway.
Oh yes, yes.
As it's about to start up. Anyway, so, again, we are excited for these games. We said that we would not be commentating any Expedition games. It's no longer Expedition, so that's why we're here. Parker, I really want to know what your thoughts was on the strategies that those goaltenders came in with. Do you think that they came in with the exact same strategy, or do you think that it's different because, you know, you're going against Vidi, AFOX, and also how does that kind of affect, you know, a goalie's mental not really playing against AFOX all that much in recent time?
I would like to say I am going to get it. I'm going to give this over to Parker. I'm going to pee really quick.
Okay.
I'll be right
Parker,
back.
if you would, please.
I'm not sure. That game was a pretty big upset. Like, can't make that stuff up at all. Playoffs, you have Vidi, you even have Ali coming in on the third period and gets shut out by Moz and a team that's in fourth. That's a huge upset for RHL.
Not the question, but that works as well. Do you think that it matters? Do you think that it matters not seeing AFOX for such a long period of time, especially for even though he is a goalie of the year candidate? Does it matter to you?
I think that taking time away definitely does ruin your skill and like your muscle memory. He looked really good out there, but I think you missed that edge. You just don't have it all in you. I think that's might have been what killed it. But like even then, they had solid defense. They had really good goaltending there, stopping a lot of rebounds. I think even though he did take extended break, he didn't play, and he just came back for a few games before the playoffs. I still think that it definitely helped his team a lot to be out there. And even if he wasn't at his best, as 100%, he still put out a really good amount of time, and he definitely showed that he still has the skill, and I think that's what the team needed.
And you hear the crickets, so you know who we're here with. We are here with Bleb, our friend Bleb. Bleb, how you doing, buddy?
Not feeling. Hey, it was one game, right?
Not feeling up to par right now. What went wrong out there, Bleb? You was playing really good. He was all over. it.
Damn. I guess we just didn't score. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like. We also have Kyle in the general chat for some reason. I don't know why Kyle wants to come in here. Kyle, though, the big chipper himself.
Maybe he still has a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, maybe he is.
After
Something
that
to
game.
say. You know what I mean? But I don't even know who's playing this game. I don't even know. I have to look.
You don't know. You don't know Extremely.
No, I don't pay attention to him.
It
You
is
don't
New
know,
Jersey versus Nashville.
Okay, New Jersey and Nashville. Nashville, didn't they have like a really bad season at the start? Like they was doing absolutely terrible.
They were really bad in the start, and then they started turning it around, and now they're third seed.
That's absolutely incredible to hear. That's nice to hear. That's
Great turnaround story for the team.
I have returned. We only have 8 minutes till game time. There is someone I would like to talk to. He is a Nashville player. Just really quick, 8 minutes till game time. Everyone is warming up. Everyone is setting up. Everyone is going into the stream. The stream is going to be advertised again. Kia, if you will ping people again. And everyone, welcome ADJ to the Ridge Game Pregame Podcast.
Everyone, how's it going?
ADJ, if you guys would recall, he has definitely been a big talking point, having a very good season on this Nashville squad. Has with a point count exceeding over 110. Obviously, in the regular season, those are incredible numbers, and he tries to lead Nashville to some playoff success. Nashville, ADJ, my question for you. Nashville is one of the favorites to win the finals along with Vancouver. What are your plans to do the most amount of work you can to help out this national team?
I think if we just keep playing how we've been playing, like we gotta put the pressure aside and like we gotta just lock in.
So this team
Yeah.
is technically revolving around Vin, who is one player on this national team. Does having Vin in net always give you a morale boost? Because we know how Vin can be whenever the defense is not great. How do you put those things aside, knowing that if you guys don't do well, it could harm the entire, series for you guys?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I also do sometimes feel that Vin could make some saves that he's let in, but I'm overall happy with our goalie. And yes, I think
Absolutely, I
it
feel
does
like
give me some morale.
anybody would be happy with having Vin in net. Wayne, you agree with that 1000%.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, who can't? ADJ, there's a lot of pressure going into this playoff series. This is one,
Absolutely.
in terms of rosters in this playoff series, the most balanced playoff run we have seen yet in terms of skill divided over teams. There's a lot of pressure on your back, and it's really good having that kind of pressure to be able to be relieved in game. There's a lot of pressure on you, and this is your first
Second.
time with an
Yeah.
actual contending team.
Yeah.
Obviously, season 5 you're on New Jersey. I put the works on them, and
Okay. But
your other two teams obviously weren't amazing in terms of playoff success. How do you plan on dealing with this pressure, and how is that pressure dealing with you? Because pressure is the key word for this upcoming game.
So honestly, season 5 New Jersey, that was a way different story than now. I mean, I was a rookie. Literally signed to New Jersey right before the deadline. I get put in game 1 CBJ versus New Jersey, and like
Florida.
no, I was
Oh, I know. CBJ.
playing.
My fault.
Yeah.
Playing.
And then I feel like now being a starter throughout the season, building chemistry with this team, and I think we could I mean, I have a way better shot at winning the cup than I did now. I mean, than I did then. What, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Unfortunately, that wasn't the question I asked, ADJ. The question was, how do you plan on dealing with the pressure in this playoff series?
ADJ,
just I
how
mean-
are you going to come out here and stick to your game plan knowing that everything could change in an instant? If you guys stick to your game plan, all right, and they've already played you guys 100 different times before, what does that make you guys look like? I mean, you guys could stick to the game plan and stick with your identity and play it cool, or you guys could change something up on the back end, on the front end. Maybe Vin could, give you guys some moral support. What is the key to winning the game is what he is asking you.
I'm saying, I think keeping everything the same as it's been. I mean, they made some changes. They're having 3 forwards on. I asked Vin. He said we're going to keep everything the same, and I'm all for it.
Absolutely,
All right,
captain knows
ADJ,
best.
we're going to let you go here. We only have 3 minutes of zip off. I do wish you good luck on this upcoming game, and I
Absolutely.
would like to leave you with this closing remark. You are a starting forward on this Nashville team. The pressure is all on you. You are expected to do good. And if you do not do good, the people of the RHL, and especially your teammates, are going to hate you. Thank you, ADJ, for tuning in, and we are back with Ridge Radio Broadcast streaming this playoff series.
Boom, baby. Oh, yeah. That's what it's all about right there. Wayne, look at your DMs, by the way.
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay, that's excellent. We are ready to get this game underway. I mean, we go in, let's go ahead and let's look at the goaltending tandem here as well. Vin, Parker, you are the goaltender here.
Yeah.
The whole reason that you're here is because you're a goaltender. You are playing tonight.
Yeah.
Parker,
How do you live
yes,
up?
Yeah.
we're going to make this quick. We're not going to drown out
Absolutely.
your concentration with our voices. We're going to get you out of this VC. How do you like our chances going into this game?
I think our chances are pretty good. We got Extremi here. He's basically my kryptonite here, so I think we'll be fine if I have him on my team finally. But I think that just staying focused, being in my zone, definitely will help. I just gotta make sure to not make any stupid plays, just play off muscle memory, and just keep myself focused,
And as for
not make some
Vin,
dumb mistakes.
knowing that Vin is on the other side of that rink, how do you live up to the expectation knowing that you have the greatest goalie on the other side of that rink playing against you, and if you're not as good as him, everything could come crashing down on the series? How do you deal
Yeah.
with that?
Oh, I just yell at my defense. I'm kidding, but yeah, I think just knowing that even though you are facing a really good goalie, I think just thinking about yourself rather than what can happen. I think that's the best thing you can do. Not living up to some made expectations and just playing on
All
your own is a
right,
lot better.
Parker, that's amazing. Hopefully you do good luck there. I hope you don't let in a bunch of goals and like make everyone hate you.
Really,
Thank you for
don't
having
announce this
us.
curse me, man.
You're gonna
You've
let
done
in
it
goals.
enough.
You're gonna let in goals. You're gonna let in goals.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
gonna let in goals. Thank you.
Just 1 minute, less than a minute until tip off. I
Yeah.
hope everyone is excited, just as excited as me. You best believe I'm excited.
And you best believe I'm excited just the same as he is, as we are ready to get this thing underway. Nashville here with New Jersey, as we are so excited to finally be calling playoff games. We said that we wouldn't be calling them. If you guys are just now tuning in, I'm Kia. This is Wayne. He's my analyst. I'm the play-by-play here, so I'm going to be doing a lot of the talking. He's going to be talking in between plays and giving his thoughts on stats, statistics, and other things along that nature, such as plays, how plays develop, things like that. Parker is a one of the newer people here on Ridge, and he's playing tonight, so we're definitely excited to get this thing underway. Extremi has now changed the home team to Nashville. Is Vin? Where's Vin at? That's Vin. I don't know why he doesn't have his black pads on like he usually does. It's kind of weird.
All right, Kia, the people in the chat are wondering. We are hyped up for this game. Everyone, I want you all to put your score predictions. If it's regular time, overtime, overtime 2, whatever that may be. Who is going to win? What's the score going to be? Everyone put that in while we give ours. The game is just started.
Here we go. I think it's going to be 6-5 overtime. Here's Kyle shooting, scores right
Oh!
away.
Dear God. Vin letting in the complete first shot of the game, just 9 seconds into it.
Here's
Hopefully the
Versalti.
playoff pressure isn't too much for him.
Here's ADJ, drops one back as now he's cutting inside. Cutting in, and a nice stop by Parker as he read that one perfectly. ADJ with it there. Here's Versalti. Versalti has it. Shooting. Glove save. There's Parker slides his body into that. 2 shots so far for Nashville. Both have been saved by Parker. ADJ with it one more time. Kyle reads it perfectly and takes it away. 2-on-1 developing here for Nashville. He's along the close sideboard. Sends one over. Aiden Lau able to set that one down. He's having himself a DPOY year. Leading in hits. Here's Boats. He's on the far side boards. He gains his own. Twirls.
Offside.
Sends one over to Kyle. Offsides. He probably clicked the long button or thought that Kyle was already in the zone. Here's Hyperion. Extremely over there.
I would like to mention, it really is hard to not love this Nashville roster. A perfect blend of defensive effort. Aiden Lau, the consensus defensive player of the year. ADJ, an up-and-coming star forward. Versalti, Vin, established veterans. And obviously Rise, who we know to be amazing at defense. This is such a well-rounded roster, and I look to see what they can do with this game and try to come back down 1-0.
Here's Extremely now. He's looking. Sends one up. Rise with it. So far, not a whole lot of shots as we are just 2 minutes into this one. AJ with it there. Sends one over to Versalti to wrap around goal. AJ right in front of the net as Parker pokes it off his stick. Kyle with it there. Here's Aiden Lau. Sending one over to Versalti. Versalti now. Shooting. Glove stopped by Parker. He flashes the leather and loves that one. So here we are now. ADJ. I put Rihanna in there with it. Here's Kyle. Extremely now gaining the zone. Chips one up. ADJ now. He tries to gain the zone as he chips over. Looking, sends one over to Versalti in front, shooting! He slides his body into that. Save was made there with the glove. Nice read there by Parker. There's Boats. As there's Kyle now over to Extreme. Sending it back to Kyle now. Shooting glove! Stop. There by Vin. Pokes that one off of his stick. ADJ with it. Boats able to take that one away. Hyperion. Now, here's Versalti. Here's Extreme. Taken off of his stick by Aiden Lau. Here's Aiden. Sending one over now to ADJ. Here's Boats. Extreme now cutting inside. Drops him back to Boats. Tries to take that one off of his stick. ADJ with it now. Hyperion takes it away. Here's Boats now. Here's Kyle. Now back over to Extreme. Aiden Lau. Intercepts that one as he sends one up. Here's Rise. Excellent pass over to ADJ. Splits the defense. Extreme able to catch up. Nowhere close to ADJ. But regardless, doesn't matter.
The play was offsides.
And offsides has been called. Here's Extreme.
The stream's pretty quiet.
Is it?
Yeah, the stream is pretty quiet. If we can
Huh.
raise that up.
I have pretty much everything on max volume. It's just my microphone's not as loud.
And it might be client side.
Maybe. Maybe. If people are saying that in the chat, then I'll figure them out. Here's ADJ on the side of the net. Here's Kyle. Boats with it now. Here's Extreme. On the far side boards, here's Boats. He's looking. Tries to send one over. ADJ is there. Doing a little bit more defensively than he usually does. Sends one back here to Rise. Extreme able to take it away. He's got himself some
Offsides.
speed, and offsides has been called. There's Rise. ADJ, just 55 seconds left to go on this one. Sends one over to Versalti. He cuts inside. Parker.
Ah. So many options to do there, but sadly he couldn't perform any of them. An amazing chance on net to no fruition.
Good stop there by Vin. Versalti. He's along the close sideboards. Looking for someone to get it to. Drops him back to ADJ in front of the net. Parker robs him with a glove. Excellent job. Not putting the pressure whatsoever. Extreme is there. So here's Rise, ADJ. Cutting inside is now. Here he comes. Bolt's able to take that one away. Here's Kyle now. Going to the outside. Here's Extreme. Looking now. Here's Kyle. Rise is there. Sending one over to ADJ as now he gets around his last man. It's now ADJ is moving on in now. Shooting and scores! On the final seconds of the period, ADJ gives Nashville the tying goal. And Extreme just throws that one on net. You know that Vin's not going to let that in. Wait, what do you notice?
Amazing performance by. I mean, obviously Nashville had to find their bearings. ADJ with his first shot of the game, knocking it in to tie the game going into the second period. Once they get moving at full steam, I do believe that Nashville is going to be working amazingly. Do not count out this New Jersey team, though. They have some serious offensive capabilities. Kyle, who they're saying is the runner-up MVP. I don't know where the hell that's coming from. I don't see that. But they're saying that he's really good. So I'm expecting a lot out of him, and I'm expecting this to end up to be a very good game.
I don't know what the hell was going down back there in the Nashville zone. I don't know if you saw that or not. What the? Shooting off the post. Extreme, he can snipe. Don't get it twisted. That man can shoot a puck. Here's ADJ. Versalti.
Versalti gave himself a new hat mid-game.
Yeah, and then he went flopping around in his own zone. Here's Extreme. Send him over to Kyle. Shooting, and that one goes wide. something that I do love about Vin's game is his ability to watch the puck. You notice it. Goes right through the blue crease. He's
I
there
do.
with it the full time. It's something amazing to watch. It really is.
And that tracking is something you only see
Woo.
by premier goalies.
Absolutely.
And
is.
he is obviously one of the top players when it comes to that.
Right there. Here's Extreme. As on that last shot, Vin actually got his blocker on that one. I don't know if anybody noticed, but Boats with it there. Here's Kyle. Getting to the outside. Here's Boats. Now sending one over to Extreme as he scores!
2-1 New Jersey. As I said, you cannot count out this team. Extremely returning from his hiatus he proposed in the regular season to play in this playoff series, and New Jersey is feeling that extra boost.
Absolutely. I mean, Extreme being here has to be a morale boost, especially with him doing as well as he is right now. Here's Boats. Looking since he went over to Extreme, as now he's cutting outside. Looking. Aiden Lau able to take that one away. As Vin has been scored on twice. I think the first one was over his high blocker. The second one was right over the shoulder, bar down. So here's Versalti. He's looking, trying to play make a little bit, but that wouldn't go. Here's Extreme now. Here's Boats. A 3-on-2 is developing. He's looking, sending one over to Extreme. Now back over to Kyle. He shoots. Save with the pad there by Vin. He slides his body into that. Picks out the pad right there in front. Vin able to poke that one off his stick. That one goes just wide. Here's Kyle one more time in the slot. Shooting. Save made by Vin. Extreme able to recover it. Now here's Kyle one more time as he tries to get the wrap around. And that one finally leaves his zone as it goes flying through the air. And Nashville able to catch their bearings. So here's Extreme. Sending one over. Aiden Lau able to recover and intercept. Here's Versalti now. Sending one over to Extreme. Here's Kyle. Versalti. Here's Versalti now. Far side boards. Looking. What the Sending one up. Extreme on a breakaway. Rolling as he gets rushed by Vin. Boats in front. Goes wide through the crease. As Aiden Lau with it. You sounded just as confused as I did whenever Versalti did that. Versalti cuts inside. Looking to get a chance. Here's Hyperion. Now the one up. Aiden Lau with it. Getting pressured. Versalti with it. Here's Boats. Far side boards. Kyle cutting inside as that one goes just wide. Those center ice shots are very, very, very dangerous. Here's Boats. Kyle with it. Here's Extreme. Rise. Now here's Kyle. As Super Aiden able to take that one off of Kyle's stick. Lobs one up to Versalti. 2-on-1 developing. Just 45 seconds left to go in this second period as Extreme lobs that one on net. Easy save for Vin in front. Extreme takes it away. Kyle right in front. Off the post. Didn't go. Boats with it one more time. Boats loves to go around the net. Now here's Aiden Lau able to take that one away as he clears his own. I feel like if you're Nashville, you know, you're noticing the offensive struggles. Right here is a chance. Saved me by Parker. Or another one right there in front. Is Extreme with it there. If you're Nashville, I feel like you need to maybe start activating your offense a little bit if you are a defender. Here's Versalti. Here's Kyle. He's looking at the cuts to the inside. Aiden Lau able to take that one away. Into the second period. Wayne, what do you think this Nashville team needs to do differently?
This Nashville team definitely needs to get more on this offensive end, as we've seen just a little bit ago from Toronto. Obviously, Nashville, amazing defensive team, but their defense really isn't holding up. It's not doing enough. Their offense needs to pick up the slack, get the puck to ADJ. Versalti needs, all respect to Versalti. I want him to add my Christmas tree into the game. but he really is. He really needs to quit doing these old strategy moves and work the puck down.
Right there,
ADJ!
Clutch time
Right as I
for
said.
ADJ, 2-2.
And to all the people who think I don't know row hockey, when have I ever been wrong? ADJ scoring, finally working the puck to him, and a tie game going into this third period.
Here's Extreme. Now Kyle scores one right back.
A little bit of announcer curse there, sorry to Nashville. Kyle, by the way, scoring yet another goal to hold that one lead. Nashville has been trailing this game.
Here's Versalti. Cutting inside, he's looking, shooting on Parker. Not necessarily a bad shot. He was running out of time. Just good to get it on net. Here's Boats. Kyle now with it. On the outside, sending one over. Aiden Lau is there. Kyle right in front. Shooting! Glove save! There by Vin. The rebound was right there on a silver platter for the whole Nashville team to devour. But no, it was not there. Here's Boats. Kyle with it now. Here's Extreme. Shooting. That one goes up the crossbar. Boats now with it. That one goes high and wide. For the rebound. Boats now has it one more time. Aiden Lau. Here's Extreme. Now cutting inside. ADJ. Versalti. Cuts outside. Sends one over to ADJ. Now back to Versalti. If you're Versalti, I feel like you have to just get it to ADJ here. It's now Versalti in front of the post. Didn't go. Here's Boats. Dumps that one in and gets back. It seems as if they're just trying to protect their lead. Boats now with it. Sends him back to Kyle. Rise. Takes that one away. ADJ loses the puck. Here's Kyle. Here's Extreme. Kyle in front of the net. Save made by Vin as he controls that rebound. Slows the game down. Lets his team get a breather.
Bleb says ADJ for the Conn Smythe Trophy. It's no comment.
Here's Versalti. Here's ADJ. Hyperion. Here's Extreme. Shooting. Saved by Vin. Another rebound shot. Right there. Kyle in front. Scores!
Good lord, and a hat trick for Kyle as they take a 4-2 lead with only halfway left of the third period. New Jersey trying to shut the door on this Nashville team.
Here's Versalti. ADJ gets robbed. There by Parker. Kyle.
Zero, thank you for tuning into the stream and thank you for following. It's good to see you. It really is.
Finally, Zero finally follows. I was actually talking with him earlier about the new tournament coming up. He wants Ridge to assist. He says, you know, we can change whatever we feel like we need to change. Here's Aiden Lau on a breakaway. Save made by Parker. Boats with it. I think I actually found out why it was lagging. earlier.
Good.
Yeah, that is actually what it seems like. The problem was.
Bleb, if you do one more Kyle chip joke, I'm actually gonna like ban you from the chat. It's actually getting too much.
What did he say?
He says Kyle chipping away at the end of this game.
ADJ might
not
need to chip
funny.
away this lead here. Here's Aiden Lau jumping in the play, activating his offense. Drops him back to ADJ, cutting inside. You gotta shoot that puck. Extreme. Takes that one away. Here's Aiden Lau. Versalti.
Offside.
Versalti's avatar is just so cool. AJ loves that
All
one.
this except for giving me my Christmas tree.
Yeah. Not that hard. Give the man his Christmas tree. Give Ridge its Christmas tree. Here's ADJ.
Now, I would like to mention, with only 1 minute left, obviously, teams going back and forth. Kyle chips it up to himself.
my
Hey,
goodness.
what do you know?
Is Kyle on the score off of the chip? No, Extreme with it there. Here's Hayden Lau. It's such a pleasure that we got to call that game.
Yes. As I
Russo-
would like to say, I would either like to get my two terms for Salty is to either get a Christmas tree that only I have, like make it exclusive, or have the item in the game quite literally named Wayne's Christmas tree. That is what I would really like. For our payment of doing Ridge for nearly 6 seasons now. Thank you all for tuning in. We have been doing this for a while.
Yeah, right. Here's Boats. Kyle now. 5 seconds left to go in this one. Nashville is going to take a 0-1 drop back here on this game. As Parker was great. Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in. The stats will display on your screen.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, amazing game for Kyle. Holy defense this game. Just take a look at those New Jersey defensive stats. Extreme with 20,
man.
Bacon with 15, Kyle with 14, Boach with 13. These defensive contributions have absolutely been amazing and 100% won them the game tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. I don't have anything else for you guys. I'm not going to be holding you. My name is Wayne.
And I'm Kia, and we're going to be logging out for the final time tonight.
And hashtag Wayne's Christmas tree in RHL General. I want my Christmas tree. I want my item
need
name Christmas tree or exclusive to me. I need it.
He needs
Been
his
asking
Christmas
for it
tree.
for over a year now.
Put
Please
hashtag
get me my Christmas tree, RHL.
Hashtag Christmas tree in Discord chat in RHL right now.
Yeah.
Let's get it
Zero,
going.
you're in the stream. You're a staff member. Come on, man. Get me my freaking Christmas tree. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. My name is Wayne. That's Akia. We are Ridge Network. Good night.